To the top, we have the Samsung QN85A. To the bottom, we have the Samsung QN90A. I'm going to just say I prefer the QN85A. It is easier to get a more accurate color, at least from the panels that I've rolled, and the colors just look way better after adjustments than anything I've seen the QN95A or the QN90A being capable of. I mean, it's hard because the QN95, or rather the QN90A, is the brighter TV. And if all you care about is brightness, then great. It's the brighter TV, then that'll be the easy pick for you. But if you care about color accuracy and hues and shades of color, I mean, there can be no doubt that the QN85A, from what I've seen so far, is the better TV visually. And they're both boasting the same exact 576 zones of full array local dimming, or rather, mini LED local dimming. Honestly, I don't see the proposition value of paying more money for the QN90A. I think it's a waste of money for the extra brightness and the less accurate color. It has less shades of color. I'm just not seeing the impact like I am on the lesser expensive TV. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still very expensive, but as you are probably seeing through the grass, through the skin tones, everything just kind of falls together better. The fire, the blue, like literally everything that I saw and I'm seeing is just kind of a win for the QN85A. Now, again, these are preliminary results. They're not final comparisons, final results. I'm going to double check my work with Kalman and things like that, triple check it. I'm going to make sure everything is 1,000 million% buttoned up even. But from a day one, first impressions, everything said and done, I'm really not feeling the QN95A at all. I feel like this is the TV that, they give customers at a high enough price range that think like you get what you pay for, and they know that mindset exists out there, so they're just going to be able to gyp you and kind of sleaze bag their way however they need to make you kind of buy this and think that you're getting something new because they slap Neo and mini LED on the box. They're going to make it really bright, and since it's bright and colorful anyway, you're probably not even going to think to check behind them or even do what I'm doing here and compare it against their lower end model. But doing that, there's a 100,000% chance that they're going to go in and nerf the absolute hell out of the QN85 series because it is way stronger. Just like the Q8FN was stronger than the Q9FN, it is stronger for color, and it is very apparent. The total reverse from the Q80R, or rather the Q80T to the Q90T. It's a total reverse. Like this now is kind of back to the olden days, and it is what it is. It's so telling just how much better one is than the other as far as accuracy. There's also, I've noticed, like, if there's not too much green in the QN90A, like the Q90T, then there's like this problem where there's like an overabundance of red. And I'm going to have to really work on this white balance, maybe get a little creative, but it's kind of got a lot of the hue issues that I noticed. I don't know if you noticed also in that sky back there, but there was more gradations, more colors, more shades, expressions. Look at Wonder Woman right now. I mean, it's day and night. And they're both in warm too. I'm not doing anything at all to make one better than the other. It's just when you look at both TVs and you test both TVs, there's a bit of a difference here, and I'm starting to notice it more often than not. And I think the lack of brightness, not lack of brightness, but the lesser brightness is actually helping the QN85 pull ahead because it's able to target, purer colors, not just trying to just blow out the image and make everything as bright as humanly possible all the time. And I think that's also another aspect of it. I think Samsung really needs to soul search, and they need to start going back to TVs like the Q8FN and really looking at what they did great, because this, at the highest end level of their 4K flagship, is not it. This is an embarrassment. I think they've got a very, very long way to go if they're trying to sell this over their QN85 series. And if you get the QN85 series, I'm going to tell you early, keep it offline. They're gonna mess it up. They're absolutely, as strong as this TV is right now, they are absolutely going to nerf it to make it look like crap. I'm going to warn you early. I'm going to warn you day one of me even doing this comparison and this review of either one of these TVs. Do not go online, because as powerful as this TV is, I haven't done any updates, but from what I'm seeing, just taking it out of the box and tuning it up, it's way more capable than this so-called flagship beast of a monster that I'm sure you're going to hear about by everybody later on this year. So that being said, I really hope this kind of helps you out. I understand that maybe it's a little negative. It's not the most positive thing in the world, but I'm just kind of keeping it real with you so you don't waste your money. I mean, if you want the QN90A, I'm not telling you it's a garbage TV. I'm just telling you that for the money, I would wait for it to go on sale. Most definitely 1000%. Again, early impression, of course, I have to test it with other things, but I would wait. Like now it has more shades, so it's really weird. Sometimes it has more shades, sometimes it has less shades, but it is entirely way too close for comfort. And I think for that, you're just better off just not even, because like I could run that back to some of these scenes here. And like the one that really got me was this fire scene. I don't know if I'll be able to pick up on that. This one, I'm going too far, way too far. I'm going to go back to the fire scene. I really want you guys to see what I'm talking about, because I'm not crazy, I'm telling you. All right, like, and scenes like this, right here. Look at that sky at the top, and look at the sky at the bottom. I mean, way less hues, less warmth, less dimensionality to the fire. And this is the kind of stuff that really has me looking at it like, how bizarre. Very strange how that works out. So again, I'm not trying to make you feel a type of way about your TV or anything like that. I'm just kind of letting you know what it is. And just so you see I'm not messing with anything, both have Warm 2 selected, and you can still see the same exact difference in color that I was talking about. I'll hit play so you guys can see what I'm talking about, so I'm not crazy. Hit play, pause, play. I think it's going now. There we go. I mean, you guys are going to be able to see it with the Warm 2 pulled up. The difference in the hues at the top. Look at Wonder Woman now. Again, this is not it, man. Both are on Warm 2. There is no excuse for this. This QN90 is just, it's trending way too blue and way too green. And they've really got it wrong. Now, it could just be my panel that's jacked up, but I'm telling you right now, there are way too many shades going amiss for this not to be a thing. I mean, the hues look nice there, so it's clearly recognizing Warm 2, but I don't know, man. I'm not sold on it, especially for the price point over the QN85A. And I think, honestly, the QN85A would probably be the one I would recommend over this one. At least early on, where we are right now, I feel like that's just, you know, if you're trying to buy one of these two, definitely buy the QN85A, because it's probably going to be the better of the two right now. And I was more impressed with the motion, by the way, of the QN85A versus the QN90A so far. Now, again, that can change as I start doing in-depth testing, but I really wanted to get this initial first reaction, first impression, after just kind of sitting here for about a half a day, just really going through and you know, for I think like, what, 8 hours at least now, trying to really see which one is better. Again, the brightness is fantastic on the QN90A, but it's just not enough for me personally, because we've already seen that trick, right? The one trick pony. Ooh, I'll make it brighter. You know, do something different. So I don't know. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching the #1 brand in honesty. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later.